Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Advocacy Action Center. My name's Crystal Rogers. I just wanted to take a few minutes to introduce the channel and tell you guys why I started this channel. So, I'm a parent advocate, and I have been advocating for quite some time for special education, and also for autism awareness because I'm a parent that deals with autism. And through that journey, I had the pleasure of advocating for other families, helping to connect them with resources, but mostly educating folks around their rights. And my advocacy has grown outside of education and really includes a lot of disability rights, social justice rights, healthcare advocacy. And so I want to continue to help families, but I really don't have the time or passion to work with families one on one anymore. And so I have the mindset of collaboration. Let's learn from one another as parents, as advocates. And so this channel was really directed to have conversations with folks that are advocating so we can learn and advocate together more. I find that I have a lot of similar conversations in different rooms, and my goal really is just more collaboration. The disability advocates want the same thing as the healthcare advocates, who mainly want the same thing as social justice advocates. Um, and so, opposed to having one on one conversations or even workforce trainings, I thought to use a virtual platform would be more productive. And so, you'll hear from parent advocates, self advocates, folks in the community that are doing the work. I really believe that leadership and advocacy is something that comes naturally. I don't think that people necessarily need to be paid to advocate, but also we have to understand that advocating does take time. And sometimes we ask people to volunteer their time, not realizing that it can become a burden for the advocates. And so there are not many organizations that do pay parents to advocate, but I believe that we are the best advocates, and I believe that we are the best educators when it comes to how to advocate for our children. And so I'm asking you as a community to really join in the conversation to talk about not only what's happening in education or what needs to happen in education, but also in all different areas in our community. There are different folks that are advocating for different things, and we just need to have more conversations together to accomplish some of our goals. So, my advocacy journey led me to write two books. One, My Superpower is Autism, which is really just celebrating autism and not looking at autism with any stigmas. And I just launched an updated manual for autism across America, which is a guide for faith leaders, hoping that our faith leaders will help become resources for families in the community, which I think is a natural role for them. And I think we just need to be more on purpose when we are sharing resources, looking for resources and sharing resources. And so this will be a place where we do that. When I first started the Advocacy Action Center, I envisioned an agency where someone would be able to come in and say, hey, I'm having this issue and I need help. And not necessarily someone in that office would be able to help them, but we would be able to say, here's a resource for you. This person is going to help you on the other end of this phone line or this email. We have so many agencies and so many programs, but actually receiving services is difficult and it takes some advocacy. And so I'm hoping that this channel will be a resource not only for those faith leaders, but also community leaders, parent leaders, folks that are really looking to make a change. So I welcome you to continue to watch. Our first guest is going to be a parent advocate making very significant progress in her community and trying to reach beyond her community and advocate statewide. So I'm really excited to get into it with the interviews and learn from one another. I hope you guys will tune back in, and thank you again for joining. I'm your host, Crystal Rogers.